so efi hanum sei e de akọ obi man san so ene betumi efi obi man so asanso de nani akyeremu e wa ha na enum ena osofo no ene hwe wiem hyen so entotoye ni din eni onyonyamfo Joseph Akufo-Addo e de atudwa sei e ya ade a oni Ghana Health Service mpanyimfo maka mo ho abom se ne be ya asem bi a na se ade bi e betofom e de fa wiem hyen ho entotoye no ombe ma Ghana mampanyi aso ate san so ene ombe ma omamfo so aso ate ni nyina ne se omo be ye nhweye paa ye nhweye ahodo se ne be ya omanfo ya omo ba ene omo so omo kono Covid-19 hihye no mbedi ene say nose mask ibi ombepe bi ahye sanso na hand sanitizer social distancing ni nyoma bi eka ho no omo be hye di ni nyina so se ne be ya enkoba ni se ye bie ehyen no anase wiem hyen ahodo no toto ho no ene na menu so ma Covid-19 no ene so nya ne ho atete ni nhie mu ewo oman Ghana mu anase ewo adehye eso
Impanyifo ebie kotoka International Airport anom de hihya hodro enso egu akwam kwafo nso ahyase airbai panyifo ahyase airspace ho se na be ayeni bi etumi eyiniti ho anase mbo ahodro bi mpo etumi epie ho esanse bosumi nimnie ena chese muntumi endi dwuma emfa fa ho ni to ahyase airspace mu se na be ya de hye be fa ho ede aba no omo ho ebetumi ahomo
Osanane de toso eduasa e won fimpim nu ene aduonumu ena Ghana mampanyi na adodankwa Akufo-Addo ejina simpie ene apaso e won impra eno etoso dunsia se oni omanfo edi enkita ho e de afa Covid-19 ebrei emu na ne nsem a okan de epie mu ebi ene se e ya de a Kotoka International Airport no oba bebia no se ne be ya akoni abaya eno efa ewiem ho ensem no ebetumi akonkan e de ama omanfo na enumu enene ya eno eye ebone da etoso baako e won fimpim nu eni aduonu emu empanyufo a omo ewo Kotoka International Airport edi ababetu jase eyade ensema Ghana mampanyi kan ye ometumi etu ho na mompa ni nyina ne se omape enioma hodo edi spray honoma ebetumi ama Covid-19 mowe bi ewo ho no ni nyina ebewusa nso ena PCR enioma hodo a empanyufo edi bro mo no omdi ni nyina aba ho ne chese wudu airport honom na wutia dollar sika be se 150 na chese yedi sa nyome anasa akade edi amaw ewo minute mako eduasa emu se ne be ya ubetumi ahwese Covid-19 mwawa no ebi ewo widie mu anase ebi enim ansana yetumi ehu se ampa wo ye ma okwan amawako anase ye kwakope baabi akra se ne be ya enkoba ne se Covid-19 mwawa na ba widie mu no ukwa kwetete mu ede ama obi anase wodofo ewo honom enu ntimpanyufo a omo wo Kotoka International Airport de aba betudja se eyade a nhihye ya Ghana mampanyi de baaye no omo disu ye pensan se ne de omo bom homodin ye na chese nhihye ya hodo no omo disu se ne be ya enkoba ne se ye bie ye wiem hyan hodo no eno enena menu so ma Covid-19 no atete ni hyemu ewo man Ghana mu
enne bibi sonko ewo ha ye sabono me ba adwen ade di kan ye ba na ye de adro be petepete ha na enne ne de se de president ede na no atum se aka kire se obebie airport eye ekina akono na ehia se ye de ade sonko kura ebe ye ha enne ye de ade omofra ne disinfectant ye sonko kura enya ade a ehu eye se bia egu obi hu a ebese no brofo kase ebekase eye friendly na sa disinfectant na ye dia be ya hasisi a no so no eyade a amanyaman akese ni nyina eno na wo mo de di wo mo dwuma sabri o sa man akese bebre yi na kofom eno tie me se yensu ye behia saa enuro no bi eno bi ne ye dia ba ene ye dia wo de ye hɔ a enye ba akope wo de ye hɔ a enedu ede kɔ enedu asa no ebetumi ade abo eyi no ho ban na de ye kan se ye we nsu bi anya se ye wie kura efiri echina brano anopa awia enwumre nyina wa bra adwumafo wa ha ye adwuma no de yesusu ni se wo mo de saa enuro no ebeto aso aye adwuma saa enye se ye ba akope anopa esan se ba bi a wo hwe omo tewu so a high risk area polish area honso na virus ni bacteria na omo yedai omo tatena pa enti ye social distance ni ye nose mask no na esi ehu se ye de aduro no so yedai edi dwuma.
Aviation Minister yani din eni omunyanfo Akufo-Addo ede aba betu dwase eyadan ko bebe na ekasase Kotoka International Airport no anka omo ya ton ede amankofo ye wo amanone ona betu dwase sansem ni nyina no nukura biara enimuti ye te sansem na yembo enfantungu.
An associated vision ensuring that we become the hub of aviation in the South African sub-region. Why? It is so because we can create jobs with this sector, we can develop businesses in this sector, we can transform the nation, especially when we set up airport cities within the context of a smart city development agenda. Now, if we're doing this simply to get jobs for people, to transform the development arrangement of the country, why would we want to sell the airport? Why would we want to privatize the airport? Why would we want to resort to management contracts? So I want to make it very clear to the media and to the general public that under the tenure of Akufo-Addo, there's not going to be any sale of any airport infrastructure or the Kotoka International Airport whatsoever. We are not selling the airport, we are not privatizing the airport. Indeed, we do not even have a management contract for any company to come and take over the management of the airport. That's not going to happen in the earth. What we're working on is to ensure we expand the infrastructure, to create more opportunities for Ghanaians. Now, the concern we have is that we have to service a big debt for this terminal building. Minister of Finance cannot shoulder the burden of keep giving out more money every time to develop infrastructure because they've got roads, health, education to deal with. Therefore, we have to look at partnerships. Why are we looking for partnerships? We need to have what we call Aviation Training Organization. In the West and Central African region of the continent of Africa, we do not have any pilot training facility within the West and Central Africa. We do not have what we call the Maintenance Repair Organization, which is the training of technicians and engineers to service aircraft. We do not have dedicated fixed-base terminal, meaning that we don't have a private jet terminal in Ghana. We are trying to set up one. We need a big cargo village. What we have is relatively small. If you compare us with Ethiopia and other countries in Africa like Egypt, we need to have all those. We do not have the money for that. We are anticipating going to partnership with all kinds of potential investors, Ghanaian or non-Ghanaians. That will be subject to whatever national interest that we put ahead of anything else. And in that negotiation, we will not sell the airport, we will not privatize the airport, we're not going to have any management contract. So I want to make that very clear, that we are not selling the airport, we're not privatizing the airport. We want to create jobs, more infrastructure, expansion of the airports in Tamale, in Kumasi, and completing the rehabilitation of Sunyani. We need more jobs. So we need more people, especially those working in the aviation sector now, who wants to go there and take up more senior level positions.
Managing Director Edma Ghana Airport Company Limited Yanide and Oraya Kwakwa Edaba Betudra se ansana Obibefi Amanone Abano Eyade PCR KTB Obeto Ebi Honmesane no US Kanimu $150 as a deba or mine Ghana Yisikema 868 Ghana cedis Alba and no Abeto ansana that test who se coronavirus so Ebi Mojemu announced say Ebi any Umojemu.
If you are traveling from London, you probably travel like 6 hours. And so when you land at Kotoka Airport and you come through the passenger boarding bridge, when you get to the edge of the terminal building, we give you a fresh face mask. Under the responsibility and control of Port Health, there's a service provider who we are using to do all of this. So we give you the face mask and then you start going through the process. When you enter, you go to the far end of one side of our fingers at the upper arrival, and then you queue to go through a payment center. By the way, the test is going to be at the expense of each passenger at a cost of $150. Now, one convenience that the Honorable Minister says talking about was the fact that there's no country, there's no country that you can almost go through the terminal building like you used to do and still be able to get your results, and if you are negative and the health professional deem you to be without the virus to come into the country, is Ghana. We are the first to enter. So in Germany it takes minimum 3 hours to even get that done. And so like His Excellency indicated yesterday, it takes a maximum of 30 minutes for a particular passenger to go through the entire process, get to Port Health, and there at Port Health that person is told, because the results will be that he is negative, and therefore he can exit the terminal building and come into the country. If you are positive, like the Honorable Minister just before me, you go through our medical protocols in the nation, and they'll deal with you. And so That system is so convenient that passengers will practically go through our terminal building with only a fraction of time added to what they used to do before. Okay. Now, the measures that I spoke about includes the measure that anyone who comes into our facilities would have to wear a face mask. Within Ghana, we put in measure that everyone should wear their face masks. I have to put mine off so that you can hear me. That's why I'm don't write it down. You do so at the departure hall. We would have people there to show that if you don't have the face mask, you cannot enter. It's not just going to be a sign. There will be enforcement at the frontage of terminal building, at our departure terminal building. Also, Port Health is going to train you. And in all our facilities, there will be markers on the floor to help users of the airport to social distance. So similarly, during the arrival process, in addition to all these fine processes that we've defined, there are markers on the floor for people to follow and to social distance themselves to prevent the spread of the virus before the test comes out and even after the test comes out, because there will be other agencies working within the terminal building.
Forestry Commission and TCS Energy Limited akomo ho abomu ya sese ometumi akwakwo bi Diagya National Park ya wobono East Mensin emu eno so project bi o ma sha so mo fe no Green City project no betumi aboa ma de hye ya chese enya adwuma entumi enye no omo so ombetumi enya adwuma bi etumi aye. Penyipa ya Oda Forestry Commission ano ya nidin ene Ora John Alote edaba betu dwase se ede mo hwe animu sempumtoma pa ebetumi aba ewo Diagya National Park emu se ne be ya ye nema ahodro ene chese ye nua ahodro ne nyina ebetumi akonkan ede amayen oni kasem no betu dwase nhihya ahodro yo mudi gu akwan mu de omo ehwe ma bibia so etumi akonkan ede ama adehye se ne be ya nkofo ya eni edwuma ye no omo so ebetumi enya edwuma ni bi aye sa enso na penyipa ya ono so TC Energy US ano ya nidin ene Ora Anthony Opoku nso eche ne kasemu eche mu biemu se eyade Diagya National Park eno eba beboa na nyama hodro acheso betumi enye bi ewo mu eye stadium sanso so ena wiem hyengina bia nso ebi nso betumi aba na ba bi papa nso a opese woje ho me betumi de oni ache no nso eye honoma sanso na saa mmea nso betumi ama ni je mapa na ese mrantie ne mmabawa mbeso mkwajo mani no sanso bo mani akonhoma betumi de oni ache ho ye papa amade ne kasa ekwa ewie no sanso de tudwa biemu se jisha hodro ye omudi gu akwan mu ama Diagya National Park etumi abaso na ese sika twitwidie pa na jese etumi eka ho abemo mani so ade hu ne ebetumi abemu.
And to be part of this wonderful project, which is a green city. As you all are aware, TC USA and its partners, Sino Hydro, have the capacity and also have the know-how, the knowledge, and the technical support to be able to execute this project, and the financial muscles and capabilities to be able to execute this green city project in Diagya. When we first engaged, we decided that it is better that we form a partnership between the two, and it become like a joint ventureship between TC's USA, TC's Energy USA, and Forestry Commission. The reason is that we want the commission to be self-sustained and to be able to have also income from what we are about to do. The aim is to create jobs, and the aim is for us to develop our forestry. We are so happy because we believe in green. And as you are aware, we also have renewable energy. Signing of MOU, Forestry Commission, any TC Energy, USA. MOU now is signed, no, MOU, Forestry Commission, Forest Reserve, different protected area, Diagya National Park, Bono East region. That reserve, no, mwa bebree ewo ho yewo elephants yewo antelopes yewo leopards yewo boabi friend manatee yewo birds bebree yewo ho over 200 species in na bibia this year need ehwe senior hotel no bibia on betumi a develop hotels golf park any recreational facilities any baby anko betumi akọ jomani anko betumi akọ relaxi any nyama ho enti yeah I develop program way long ago but na yepe obi a owo scanner or the boy also the technical capacity of the running such project and this year and TC energy so we are interested and say on person feasibility studies or no starting say jumano almost scanner and the signing of the MOU area ya formal committee between Forestry Commission and TC energy and on back of field ako hwe niama na yesi ye wo ho no mo aye feasibility study a confirm na bibia ye okay ya na ya launch project no with an agreement nya Forest Commission ediba ye Diagya park no na TC energy edi sika aye be project any in India ewo you know how to run that project no and all the
National Communication Director Edma NPP Amanyoko ni anidin eni owura yawoaben asamoa edawa betu dwa se NDC Amanyoko no manifesto ba ko ye oso mo kan dan nya no mututu hiheda ewo eye oman Ghana to ba betu dwa se oman Ghana yenya yenhwe bio ada otumi se NDC Amanyoko no mo ni bibia papa bia etumi edema eye oman Ghana.
Visionary leadership serves as the anchor for the uncertainties and the volatility of life. Ever since candidate Mahama has been in politics, he has not once articulated a vision for the transformation of anything. Indeed, it is precisely because of his lack of vision that he follows the wind. He follows the gravy train. Wherever he perceives that there is an opportunity to harvest votes, there he goes. What does he stand for? It is important he tells the Ghanaian voter exactly where he stands. We cannot have a president, one who merely obeys the wind. We need a leader who can sail the ship of state safely to shore. Flip-flopping, wishy-washy, indecisive leadership will only wreck the ship of state. Ladies and gentlemen, President Mahama hated free SHS with a passion. His government paid alternative of e-blocks. Today, he says he should be voted into office to maintain free SHS. Well, Mr. Mahama, for your information, we are not looking for a maintenance officer. We are looking for a president, a leader. On July 1st, 2020, the whole world was told that candidate Mahama had received the People's Manifesto. He said he would launch it in August. Nobody forced him to say August. He said it himself. When the MPP announced August 22nd, 2020 as his date for launching their manifesto, our manifesto, the whole world was told that theirs would follow on the 29th August 2020. Then came the bomb. Leadership of service, protecting our progress, transforming Ghana for all. The manifesto hit them so hard. Leadership of service, protecting our progress, transforming Ghana for all. This hit them so hard, they hurriedly postponed the 29th to the 1st August 2020. As we speak, we are not sure whether it will happen on 7th September 2020, as nobody seems ready to make an official promise. The MPP was sure then, and we are still sure, that they are not going to be able to launch it sooner than later. We knew they had to listen to the commentaries, the criticisms and suggestions that have greeted our manifesto in order to try and rewrite theirs, ostensibly to pander to the public debates about our manifesto. Candidate Mahama has no vision. He just follows the wind. Now we, in that manifesto, have clear and forward-looking policies that we want all of you to engage.
Adeshima Maya Home KASEƐ so ni ntwa homra ye ba ye besan so ato asodiem. Say 3-bedroom house ya esanso semi-detached aba edamawo enu abusia enunti tutumika nefa wani eche botiano mechre broadcasting road ubehu metre akwan ewo kaso akwantempon ne so na edan ni mu no nyama hudro bi ya ubehu ebi ene kitchen metre baby obetumi anu anuane sa enso na woyesa ubetumi akonati air condition yi bi oho sa enso na wardrobe nso ewo baby a wo bedware eno de nya ade achese na ewo ho no mo baby a wo ni wabusuafo anase se won afofo ebetumi atena age wo ho me manframa pa etumi afo aho de meso ni nyina ebi ewo ho no mo science so na CCTV cameras de 24/7 no mujam na so ebo adwuma de mu oden science so na nsuo de enya ade ho ebetumi akwa atwe ede amawo esanse boho enso so ewo ho no mo enunti pusuamu mabofo eso 0242 221101 0242 221101 order for tutumika na kwajewo die.
Keep yourself and your whole family safe with mobile disinfectant spray. It contains hypochlorous acid, which makes it safe for everyone, including babies. Eliminate harmful bacteria or viruses on and around you by disinfecting your airspace. Simply spray into the air or use in your hands to keep them clean. When you are with friends, disinfect your airspace. At work with your colleagues, disinfect your airspace. Even when hanging out with family, disinfect your airspace. It can also be applied in the kitchen, on doorknobs, anywhere, anytime, and by anyone. Disinfect your airspace with mobile disinfectant spray.
I did this one for St. Monica's Training College.
This year, SRC Week is taking a different shape and dimension. We thank UFresh Company Limited for providing quality education to teacher trainees by supporting us with UFresh. UFresh, the best!
UFresh comes in different flavors and shapes.
UFresh, one my eye fresh.
Ghana for said the cinema who say Omamun Comono at Sentinty. Now, what you mean, you eat a form you knew at the Suhonomo. Na ya pension, some would wa every man whom so or Ghana was say. And then see your turns after a more money mode. I was somewhat about ye become wasam. Say I'm on your semono. Your turns after a MPP, NDC, CPP, and as I'm on your Kubiano. If you want the Iba Cabatanase, na and Samono, your pension. And say I'm on your summer, say the Bacon.
This World Bank, and your Ghana and your World Bank, one and this, Maminka, move to me, can't you become move to me, can't anything a move sono, move World Bank, Togo, Yasiano, period. Mr. Dani,
say, I am some say in the back.
should not feel sorry. So, as I said, we feel ashamed of our men. Now, we said, the mistake I report, we feel Yamani.
Say, teacher, for some swat, say the Babano.
If you are not learning, the devil has for people who are empty. If you are not doing anything, that is when mischief and other things come in. That's why you would like to go with boys. That's why you would like to go and smoke. They should stay at home and learn. Assembly man. Nasa assembly across the Potter Muswa. Say the man so there's Ebecono.
And you see, Akole is doing best. We, the assembly members, don't have any problem with Africa. We have no single problem with Africa. Can you play if now leader bear or you good for COVID-19 corona bear. Oh, I said, Oma, and a floor catcher said, that, what sorry. No, we don't do that.
Say DC, MP, Minister B, and some of the man home to Biara, if a Ghana had here. This is a green TV, so a man come up to the Nina, Abrawo, and it's a brother, and you don't watch it because see, non chrono. A man come on at the Bebro. The sounds so Yawada, and you don't watch it, Gafum non chrono so, it was so at the Abro. And memory made you what Yammy, a damages so, and I'm him, Darko, or damn it. Or man come on dear, Simon, some padia, and I send some of the born home meso, oh, yeah, Ghana hapadia. I did Green TV so. Now me and Pemdako, me doing with Chame at the amount. Green TV, your TV for life. That's why I'm so young, I'm the best I am. O'Brien, and I am right.
So Mwakwa BM at the back Green TV so area prem to break KASEƐ na magic break ya making kind edima when me ko ya so masne ya me prem to break KASEƐ bro mobile hand sanitizer mo na so me metri ya making kind ed ma sanso so na ko Facebook Green TV Ghana okwa anu like na wa share no your comment ewo ase ni akenkan na ma kama na so etumi hu se won so ka KASEƐ hu bi na de KASEƐ ba besom wo na metoa so akọ ensem fufuro mu dia aban yo Nigeria man no ebetu dwa se ade ache so man Ghana ye ya yimu esan se ka me se ye mpese nkrofo na Nigeria fo no ebetumi ababa ye bodwedweduma ibi o Nigeria man no nam so ema onmanyamfo kojo opon enkromada ababetu dwa se sansem ni nyina no nukro biara enim na mum no ansa na obi befi amonone anase ni kromu ababeduma wo man Ghana masenchi shagodo egu akwamsan hyehye no man di so no beka se bia anka Ghana fo eye yina mum Ghana fo de yedo ye ho ye nya de ye yimu ewo o man Ghana mu ha.
You would recall that in recent weeks there have been agitations by some of our Nigerian brothers and sisters here in Ghana. The agitations have essentially hovered around the enforcement of some of Ghana's laws generally, not limited to Nigerians, but generally in terms of trade, etc. These matters are matters traditionally dealt with at the diplomatic level. Unfortunately, as you observed, our Nigerian colleagues escalated it with a statement in the mass media. Ghana has elected to do two things. I just want to read you a paragraph of our statement we issued yesterday. We remain committed to the maintenance of warm relations with all sister nations, particularly for well-known historical reasons, with the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and Ghana is proceeding to engage the federal government of Nigeria with a view to resolving comprehensively and exhaustively any matters that have the potential to sour relations between the countries. And those engagements have started. But at the same time, we believe it is important to set the record straight on the accusations, and that's why we've provided a full detail of the accusations that are made against Ghana and our responses therein. And we are optimistic that the diplomatic conventions would ensure that the facts are laid bare and that the cordial relationship between Ghana and Nigeria continues. There are discussions that are encouraged between the leadership of CHA and all other persons that are trading in the Ghanaian jurisdiction. It is not a matter of nationality simpliciter. It is a matter of the laws of Ghana and what those laws mean for the kind of business you want to do in Ghana. Government has also been quite clear that there are agencies in this country that are seized with dealing with the laws of this country. So if somebody is not paying their taxes, whether he is Ghanaian or Lebanese or Pakistani or American, the Ghana Revenue Authority, as you have seen over and over again, goes in sometimes to close their shops. It is not because they are Ghanaian or Pakistani or American, but it is because they are not honoring their tax obligations. If somebody is not honoring their EPA obligations or is not honoring their municipal assembly duties, like happens in your various businesses, the agencies responsible move in to deal with it because it's in breach of that particular law. And it is important that there's clear understanding that is how we are handling it at this point. If any international platform enacts convention or some sort of legislation, the Constitution of Ghana requires that it be ratified by Parliament to become part of what we call municipal law. As we speak, there is none of our laws that is in breach of ECOWAS or WTO rules and regulations. None of our laws that is in breach of those. Indeed, there has been occasion for some other countries to report the Republic of Ghana to some international platforms, and it was ruled in Ghana's favor that there is none of our laws that is in breach of those, whether they are ECOWAS or WTO protocols as we speak. So we are firmly acting in set with ECOWAS, African Union regulations and municipal law in Ghana.
Oswafo ya ono enehwe emma ene nkola ho nidi ho ensemu eda babetu dwase eyade amfimpinu ni eduonu ide omo ede nkoda nyina eda eba besu aba becheche nyema ne so nkola no omo ha omutimi betumi atum se fine na dwumedie no omo ede kwa akohye so e nat hall ye wo eye encampment mantem ha na nhyehyɛ ahodo ye gu akwam no omo ahyase ede atudwa.
But we have put everything together. I sold for my mother. Today, my child is not selling for me. But in case I am doing something and I want my child to help, my child will help. When mommy or daddy asks you to do errands for them, don't think that mommy and daddy do not want you to enjoy yourself or to play with your friends, but to help in the errand. You have to help mommy and daddy in whatever they are doing. Children below the age of 16 should not be seen on the street selling. But above 16, you can sell for your mother. You can sell for your father. You can help your father and your mother in whatever trade that they are undertaking. That is what we do in this country as a nation, isn't it? So, even when we travel to Europe, who brings us the papers in the morning? It's the young boys on the bicycle. They throw it at your doorstep and you pick it. But they don't never call that child labor. The NGOs who are here, then we'll send a negative reportage outside. I would never condone with a child below 16 doing difficult jobs for the parents. When you go to Russia, those who weave the carpet and all that, who does it? When you go, their children are there with them. Weaving baskets, isn't it? And weaving the carpet, isn't it? But that is family business. But when it comes to Ghana, it is called child labor. We are working at it. No child should be left behind. Every child should be in school. Every child should be educated. We want you to grow up and take after us. Do you understand? But I want you to be good boys and girls. And that is what the last person said. He said we have to be obedient to our parents. We have to be what? Obedient not only to our parents, but to our teachers as well. Today is your day, is a special day for you. Today is your day. We want mommy and daddy to be very responsible. And so if parents refuse to let their children go to school, the law would come after them. And just as you said, some say we should put them in jail. That is Auntie Florence's business. She'll do the law and then she'll bring it and we'll look at it. But we have a law for them. But I believe that we are getting enough children in school now. Even in the Auntie Abuna, your area. Not the trafficking, the lakeside and all those things. We've seen a lot of improvement. The only challenge we have is for those who are above 16, who have never been to school, and we don't know what to do. All they know is fishing, and we are finding it difficult. Even that one, we are looking at putting them into trade. We will make sure that no Ghanaian child is left behind. We would make sure that no Ghanaian child is asked to do any job that is above his or her strength. The protection we have to give to children, we will give. We pray God's blessing upon the children of Ghana, and we pray that the children coming after us will be better than us. But we'll make sure that your parents are also responsible, as you said. God bless all of us. This speech I will not read. Should I read? I will not read. You all know about it already, so I will not read. But I want to say, God bless all the children of Ghana. God bless our parents also. And I pray that every job that we find doing, it will be profitable so that we can take care of these children. Thank you so much.
My name is Paulina Bannerman, and I'm a pupil in the St. Barnabas Anglican Basic School. On the 31st of August is National Children's Day, and I would like to say to all children in Ghana and worldwide that we should all be in school, and whilst we are in school, we should learn. We should be obedient and loyal to our teachers so that we'll get good grades and be great people.
Imbabunu ya ewo dusi ya ewo talensi mensin emu ewo upper east mensin emu edaba betu dwase o makwan enye esansa kwan no atete apansma ese kontebe no be se fin hweduasenie ena mpanyufo ejemu ejejemu a omo entumi yehwe emfanfa ontesi adomo sra ban mpanyufo so muntumi embro maginemu embe yo mokwan no emfamo
Okopiem wo dusi ai waterlensi mansinimu ewo etifin epoye mantem metre upper east regional eye emabunu ne adehye wo ho ede ye kire ahyehye so a obkire tu din se eya asundwemu a ne se omokwan ewo potem ho no sabiu enye ne sasunti omo sese empanifo entimi enka bi emfa ema wo mo ne no ena dusi empotem ho no wono mo kyese se de kwan na senti ka ekwa na yasem ebi ba so na yasem na wono mo ye kire no bra green kase ekopie mu ewo ho no na kyerefo eka ho bi sanso eno mo bi enwuma metre entrepreneurs eni galamsey boys ahodo bi a wono so won potem ho enso so eka ho bi na no ena ye kire no omo sha ase free dusi junior high school ena omo enante ya kopie mu opelugu na no ena omfa aye omo kwan a asai eso na no mo kyese kwan no eyi monchimonka ena ni nyina posos akese ena ededemu na de hadwen kra ne se sensu nso to a na afi ka kwa ema ebi nso empesi ntimi nso so ema ni nyina se kwan no enyina asai na ebra omo eko na wono mo eyedede no kasa na omo ka enti omo tem nyina afre omampani na daka Akufo-Addo se na lawoma omra na omegye wono mo bra obetimi aye omo kwan dia ma womo na eye ahomanka ne mpo eye kasa hodo na kita wono placards no de no matro eso ebie ene se dusi se bi ye Ghana fo emu yakwan bone ne akwanfo tantan nyina ha ene wo ene talency afi nso omo kyese na bra na beje yen ebi nso se sempo ya nye kwan man de afi nya de a ebetumi ato aba ene ahodo pi na no na green kase ene abrante a efre no James Cobell ene Natal Joseph ena afi Kopoka Cambo one between komo ema omdo makosem eto green kase enim.
Yeah, this road we use every day to the market, to Pelongo market, and back home from Dusi. And this road is very difficult moving here, especially when it rains. No one is able to move here.
This road is our major problem. Pregnant women deliver on their way to the various health centers through this road. We are pleading through authorities. If this road is not fixed, no politician should come and ask us to go out and vote.
Voting time.
I've been traveling on foot to the clinic anytime my daughter is not well. When you pick a motorbike, the bad nature of the road would even make your sickness worse.
A trade green kase any assembly member our wo do see electoral area Daniel Zug Yain eto twin command chese enam kwan na enye entinu ama asetenemu ayeye pa ede amom titru so bi ho mpo emfa no na ade ko ayasabia eno eka ho bi ama sempo e postu bi so mra ho ne mpo meye adwuma enam se kwan na ade nyentu bi ampese obeba osan so to aso ebiem se eye ohwese de yakro no a nyese bi wote ho na wada emotu ho anamo ebia nanso anamo wotu nyina no se bi ompanifo entumi enye ho hwe no to aso biem se mpo ebi de eye entos ni ade firi pom ho ba enam se kwanye nti ahyen entumi emefa na ma entos nyina so asai.
We are seriously on this mood because we are suffering on the community because of the roads. This road, if somebody is sick and we are taking the person to the health center, we cannot invite ambulance. People have been falling on the roads. A lot of accidents have been occurring. We have not been getting anything. Not because of that alone, but it scares away workers coming to the community. Visitors coming to the community, they feel sad when they come and it rains, they cannot stay. Because of that, when they post some workers to the community, they have to take their transfer away. I've reported this case several times to our district assembly. All the politicians who always come to the community, this is the only problem the community will lay to them. Yet when they go, we will not hear any response. So we are trying to remind the government that we are pleading, if he can see how we are suffering here, to come to our aid, to help the community so that we will be able to get access to good roads. Then we will take care. Because farmers in the community cannot carry their produce to the market center when it rains. Look at this suffering we are suffering. So we are here crying, pleading the president and the government to come and support this with a good.
First Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Sansu MP, Ewo Bekwai Abato Empeswa so yani din enumunyan for Joseph Osei Obusu e de aso akwakobo form ewo Asante Mantem ye wo Bekwai ate so ohwe ni mu se mochi bi ombetumi etumi esi sanso so na maamefo da danda nyina no moko awo so no osanso esi mi ombetumi akwakwo afom mba.
Okopiem wo dusi ai watalensi mansinimu ewo etifi epoye mantem metre upper east regional eye emabunu ni adehye wo ho de ye kire ahyehye so a obkire etu din se eya asomdwemu a ne se omokwan ewo potem ho no sabio enye ne sasunti omo sese empanifo entimi enka bi emfa ema wo mo ne no na dusi empotem ho no wono mo kire se de kwan na senti ka kwa na yasem ebi ba so na yasem na wono mo ye kire no bra green kase ekopie mu ewo ho no na kyerefo eka ho bi sanso eno mo bi enwuma metre entrepreneurs eni galamsey boys ahodo bi a wonom so won potem ho enso so eka ho bi na no na ye kire no omo sha ase free dusi junior high school eno mo enante ya kopie mu opelugu na no eno mfa aye omo kwan a asai eso na no mo kyese kwan no ayi monchimonka eni ni nyina portals akese ene ededemu na de hadwen kra ne se sensuo nso to a na afi ka kwa ema ebi nso empesi intimi nso so ema ni nyina se kwan no enyina asai na ebra omo eko na wono eyedede no kasa na omo kan anitia omo tem nyina afre omampani na Akufo-Addo se lawoma omra first speaker edima oman mraso jafie owura Joseph Osei Usu ya itafren Jowise osanso mraso jani de madehye a ewo Bekwai Abato mpesua so wode soso abofom na otwi ewieye se yensi ayasabia foforo ewo dominance SDA ayasabia ewo Asante Mantem na ne fan edikan no bebi a se bi obi wo ebekora no mochore no ene ebefa enipa ahasa aduenum sanso ne toso mienu nso no bebi a ma ekwa wo so a ombenya bebi nso so ada ne ho no empa ebewo ho bese empa bese aduesia sanso na empa awodo bewo Nota and Patriotic Ward and so empa bese aduanan office bese numbewum na afi nso so pharmacy nso so kan laboratory ka ho na afi bebi a ye behwe apemfo nso so ka ho ni mia hodo pi na amane no se ayasabia fofori ho ka no ebesom Ghana million miensa 3 million Ghana cedis na no nom se contractor won mo hwe dwumadi no ase eso no efri Ghana ha ya na esunwane na omunchi ewo a Tech International contractors wonom na wonom ebehwe a ene afimu no na eso mutimi ediwie dwumadi no nyina na bra empanifo ede soso ebo efom na omohwe se de be ya ne nyina be konkan no empanifo de betu dwa se bese busu mienu atwam na omutimi nya isolation center ompotem ho ebo aya ene Covid-19 wonom etimi ebre ase kra ewo ompotem ho na mum ebiem kra no nano efiada dwumadi course no onwamfo Jowise se oba Bekwai ne ompotem ho a sabre nipa ahye ho ma papa de saso ntino na omo behia sa ayasabia foforo nso betimi abeboa dada ne wo ho no se de be ya dodo no a benya apomuden mapa afa na no to aso bi mo kyerese emfiempi mienu ene dunkuno no nipa nko a wonom timi ko ayasabia ewo mpatem ho empem aduenu enan ahenum aduenu mienu 24,500 552 ene timi ekọ ho na no tu eye nurse for doctor for a ho nyina afo se omomoden na omonyere ho nya dwumaden Actually, yes, and 20 maso ata any quantifo penny or da a SDA Health Service no ano a Dr. Pastor Amo Treme, a train commoner say, a diacosoni de Sabino Mujurum pass and say, Jumetia, Masujani Nedino, Wonomo, any asso, no mumpire saying Yamin Shano, not be brave and sign Emra.
Doctor for Pedro for Yenina, GDM, Yafemo for Yameta. Yamioba Ninya Mesuzu Kunkudemu. Amen.
Yɛde ready who wɔ hospital mu ne sɛ yɛpɛsɛ yɛyɛ na ɛyɛ sonko na ɛyɛ baabi a onyame adom bɛyɛ afe baako ne akyire ntam no yɛbɛtumi ahyɛ ase atraining medical house officers so you want to upgrade this place the maternity complex you see 100 beds capacity for the start because a story building but for now no dey you started ground floor which will give us about 100 beds capacity now future yet was now yet me anya very good and standard morgue ibitimi afa at least 350 bodies obviously we say ya panel enye kwan enye na yetimi aye akwan na e hospital ha nyina na say anti ofutuo ni say adwuma for 90 woni enkoso nti woni in fact adwuma for no ya de omo nkoso na say suban na e wo ha no yenkoso na yen strengthen na yetimi enya otima ene abada ye emfama ya yarfo no mani ji ba anya me wawa isn't say yenim say through the country ye hospitals no dudrona ya yarfo mu ko ho no omoni eji na afenso so no ye compare baby kra ye clinic just a clinic now so ayarfo mo hwe omo no so government hospital e ho within the country. I don't personally body but I was so happy say at least or commend but I was so happy but because we stand for excellence and in the next few years now it said gas will become citadel of medical excellence in Ghana.
If you say your maternity wing your facility has saying your bed capacity 15. Now we share the quiet district in municipality. Nipa bebre epe ya hase say omobeba na echoda kra na obi wo hono ma oba kra na sense congestion wo kontinu na ama ebi kra wa won so na odafam ntino eye ni jesem kesi na usai hwa you say the share sustainable development goal 3 like a surface said they will ensure healthy life and well-being for all at all ages into all ages starting from the scratch wabra obi eda yefunu it is about time ba wo na se oba na se onim nya baby a
Kosofo ye wo Dambai Krachi East mensinu emu ewo otimantemu edaba betu dwa so musubonto yo mude ye adwuma ewo eye otimantemu no ya de ha dwe papa esanse fango ye oso munya bi edigumu no fango no ho etumi akwatwe ede amomo so mo sra ban ni penifo so mutumi do magina mu no mutumi bibi emfamfa ho emfamomo
Dambai ayekura eno ewo Krachi East mensinu emu ewo oti region amaniba efi ho eba enyina ne se kusufo ewo ho de aba betudwa se kama se fango yanka enu ehuhia na se fata se omunye bi edigu omo tobonto anaso mo fidi ahudo mu no ebi eni ho eno nam so ama se nkombetumi akonsio so kwakoyi nam na chese omaton de ama omanfo na omusape bibi kakra de egum kotokom no ni nyina abomo na enum enedwemtenani ede Dambai Boat Association owura Jackie Kwasi adodo na ata friend A1 ede aba just sa ahawi enya dia ebo omo kraisan se ubehye no obi ebeko ensio so de nanso so fango anase nyoma hudu anka ese fata se onya digu ni so bonto anase ni mfidie mu no na ebi ni ho a chesesisi ano ama enam yempo eho ayeden sanso enenam enu so timamufo anase ejemfo ye ani titiw ye ema no senkese so munya enam yi bi di kodwam anase omdi kodwa so etumi ton no mso pe bibi kakra de bo omabusuafo no ni nyina abo omtisisi ano Omusre aban ne mpanyumfo sanso and Akrachi East Municipal Assembly say ombom ye pa na sa mfide anase fangu ahudwe oma bi embre omoso e se ne be ya impunto ni adwuma ene sika nso betumi atena omho da ene da
one boat I use then one you go to almost 4 3 weeks no ba 3 weeks be me about say 1 month 3 weeks ansala e dia saba eba opa adia be 4 jerry can dey adia me people dey set na 4 jerry can no mama me 3 weeks be 4 jerry can both be say 4 does how many days need to do until you know you challenge bia yefesi e wo so no ha premise no ha se ndi amini mu kasa ikura no ma nya bi edum na to jesu ana akwasoro mo omo edi amam omo to ndi amam premise man kasa mi bi adwuma no ma nya bi se ma nya bi ajese mi sakotoro ro no so ya mixing no omo mixing se de ye enti mixing se de omo mixing fi oho japa so so say imagine no enti enne major problem a ha de kasa fa na imagine machine so mangala mba ha mo say cross no passes no continue wa ala say we do continue o wepa no continue I was say offer boat no so na e di ko akwana ba enti say machine no so ho nya honde a eno so high eni yadwuma enti eno ne resre assemble so say o meboa machine no na aja yenya kakra na ida beto ase na o mu dia mai na yeso ida wa yadwuma eni aseka yiri almost I was saying emergency so strong said the almost Ham can we do like that corner the problem be e ko si so let me say and also Diagya Ghana mbran ba e makafo no saa na yesu umdia be mai said the passenger so no omonti na say gba mo say that Christmas obi ho ba o tete e se ni gobe o kan no yi wase yewo eka efa ho papa no love jacket no na yetu ho anamo asana onabo yeni onabo pasibuna yetu ho na asana MC asana yare yi ebae yare no ba no eno no ya jae no ato ntia because ade no obi che na se wo so sha ye ade ebe boy nti se na yare no ano abrase yeni ona bu patintima ni assembly for ebe sa class ni e hu pa ebe fa so o menya lab jacket ni bi ni ko se abi awon sori se wo aka na kuma se na se de ni ma de dana wo ko ba ko so elo di se aben no di support e boy asana yetimi anya ena no so no boy di se o mo boy na ya nya ko na ayi assembly fa kan bia na ye na ye adwuma fo na enso ya sakandi so the partners no ba e be timi dia mo na yi o so o ma se because of love jacket ni 20 obi o bara so pe both down for so love jacket ni also and the love jacket no ha enso e be den e be boy
Ebusunya yentwe ho mbra ye ba obi manso yeni echemu e wa Nigeria man mu a doctor fo ye wa Nigeria man Abuja ene ne mpotemu e de ba betu dwa se kamera so musika ho bi etumi akwatwe e de amom nto mo sa ban ne panifo so mo ntumi bibi emfanfan anya sa de a omo dwa mo mpane omo ho nyema nyina e de gufo madwuma no enya adom betumi ayebiem. Doctor for bi mu ye wa Nigeria man emu mechire Abuja e da babetu dwase empanifo anhwe na cheso musike bia ya etumi akwakaka mu wo mra coronavirus eyiniti e wa Nigeria man emu no e da iso ma behwe na cheso mutumi e de omukukun saka mo mpane omontawe omubibia eguo na so makwakotena fie sense adwuma no se wo yedwuma na sesika mba de omo de omo so monyama nyina e de eguo empanifo anhwe no sika bia omo de omo fiti mra coronavirus yi ba ye enya adom betumi akwakoye adwuma ebiem mu no musaso de tu dwabem se kamera salaman sesa sempenifo etimi de mom efiti epo busumini no ebesi nei omonsa entumi enka mu kaprepo eno enenam so ama Association of Resident Doctors fonso da betu dwase sese de mpenifo anhwe entumi antutu enyema yesanse coronavirus di abaye papapa asanso eyiniti no mo de krata tenten atro de akwakoma aban ni mpenifo so monje omo mom na watwemienu pe na nkomontumi enfa tutu nyema ye nenso kamera se eye aban ye o Nigeria mani mu no webu nnua e de egu na suma chese onti se doko bi enu abe enti adehye na sa Dr. Foda wa betu dwase ne sa na tie de a omo nso omo pane omo nduro omo ntale ni nyina no omo ero e de egu ho omo kasem bi mo san so betu dwabie mu so se efiti imfimpinu ani du nsia mu e na ebi mo ho nso na chese omo sika nso atumi akamu ye papa na se kankasa e na chese etumi adokro mu ye papa mo sika nyala etumi akwakakamu mrado mo kasa kwa awie no o betu dwase sempanyifo ansori waka anya bibi amfa ho de a na chese alata memwe enya da chese mo kwan kra etumi akwakoye adwuma agese omankasa ede musika etumi ahwo monsa ansa na masanso efie mo efie mu ede omani etumi achaye Abuja ene ne mpotamu etumi akwaye sabia wakwakosa eye enkrofo yare omosanso chomo kasa bi mu se se ehwe Nigeria man mu ye papa dia cases ahodro meche kona cases ahodro ya etumi aba ho no mo 54008 ena chese enkrofo etumi enya elho na enkrofo mo ho etumi atomba se 41638 sanso so ena mo enam soma coronavirus yomuti nanam ewonso do 1013 na sesi ampanifo guso atutu nyeme ye nanso sika agu a so modom mo no enya da che so motumi eda mo no nanam so ma doctor fo edi ababetu dwase se ampanifo so do waka anya bibi amfa musika no ho de a ena na de modom nteye se bibi etumi ekoso wano na mumundo mehwe nyina ne se ampanifo bedo betu mani no yesa sabia ho no omo yare nko anegu a na mo doctor ni ba kumpo se ntatiampo enya do metumi akwakoye adwuma. Abusuya KASEƐ no esi na nsembia mbesom mo ebi enese enedey enampanyifo ebi ekutuka international airport ano ya adehye bi mo nso efi amanone ede omani etumi achemu ewo mangana mu asanso so enampanyifo ebi ano yi na mpanyifo nso de nhihya hodro egu akwan mu na cheso ma hya se express na be ya coronavirus ibi yi niti a obetumi ewu ewa amunum ho a wei ene nsem na afopia besom se ewia premto bre KASEƐ ewo Green TV so na KASEƐ nweko ye so masne bo machi dom amtu de premto bre KASEƐ ba besom mo mobile hand sanitizer sanitizer papa de amesrawo no tutumika edomani etumi acho makachi essence alcohol base no 80% sanso so na mmoa wahodo ya etumi ekun 99.9% a okotobia no betumi abo entito bi fama ukunu wo yere wo ma ena obusuafo nyina no mu nyina so emfambo omo ho ban obetumi so afro mo amobofo so 0244650939 ana 0277554219 mobile hand sanitizer omaba ede amagana adehye nyina wa pabi nso atu nso no obetumi epuso omo ewa amabofo so obutantim na nabna adepa enmidi na meje bre ekenkan premto bre KASEƐ ede mam na mesom obosum paidie mekwe election dome na echese sheka one eye kaba aye krado yom de nyina eba besom ye no ma be cheche ne menu so sene be ya mfimpinu ne edu no abaton o kwakoto aba obeto apapa ede ama oman Ghana sensa sumdwe mapa na ye pe ewo oman Ghana mu election dome ewa bato ahemfie ntijebre no afide no nkoso a enda Green TV ne tietie nsema hodo yom de gu akwan mu ede ama mada wase ama mo enehwe makraw
Keep yourself and your whole family safe with mobile disinfectant spray. It contains hypochlorous acid, which makes it safe for everyone, including babies. Eliminate harmful bacteria or viruses on and around you by disinfecting your airspace. Simply spray into the air or use in your hands to keep them clean. When you are with friends, disinfect your airspace. At work with your colleagues, disinfect your airspace. Even when hanging out with family, disinfect your airspace. It can also be applied in the kitchen, on doorknobs, anywhere, anytime, and by anyone. Disinfect your airspace with mobile disinfectant spray.
No other four. Wo pedan ato anaso say wo pedan ahan ana ema wo renho esan say 3-bedroom house ya esan so semi detached aba e de amawo ene wabusua enu nti tutumika nefa wani eche botia no mekire broadcasting road ubehu ometre akwan ewo kaso akwantempon ne so na edan ni mu no nyama hudro bi ya obehu ebi ene kitchen mekire ba bia obetumi anu anuane sa esoso na woyesa ubetumi akonati air condition yi bi oho sa esoso na wardrobe nso ewo baby a wo bedware eno de nya ade achese na ewo ho no mo baby a wo ni wabusuafo anase se wona afofo ebetumi atena age wo ho me manframa pa etumi afo aho de meso ni nyina ebi ewo ho no mo sa esoso na CCTV cameras de 24/7 no mujam na so ebo adwuma de mu oden sa esoso na nsuo de enya ade ho ebetumi akwa atwe ede ama wo esanse boho esoso ewo ho no mo enu nti pusuamu au mabofo eso 0242 221101 0242 221101 other four tutumika na kwajewo die.
I did this one for St. Monica's Training College.